My city was Berlin, Germany. I do not know why I chose Berlin as my study abroad destination, but at the time there seemed to be an almost supernatural feeling drawing me towards her. I had heard incredible things about Berlin, and I knew I had to see her for myself. I can tell you now that she is beautiful. She is vast and open, a city of great size, and yet has the tiniest treasures within her. She has seen moments of great happiness as well as great sadness. She has seen victories and defeats, achievements and utter failures. Plagued by the horrors that man has committed upon itself, she is often misjudged as a cruel and hard place. But to me, she is undeniably beautiful. It was not always this way. At first she was cold to me. Her culture was harsh and unfamiliar, and her streets bare and deserted from the harsh winter weather. I did not understand her people's native tongue and was confused by their customs. But as the weather grew warmer, so did she. Her streets came alive, and as I walked, I could distinguish different languages, smell aromas from all over the world, and see the faces of many diverse races and ethnicities. I began to see who Berlin was and why I had been drawn to her. When I traveled away from her, I felt strangely incomplete, and then when I returned, I felt at home. A bond had been formed that was different from anything I had known. I had found someone who finally understood me. She knew who I was and what I needed to be happy. Leaving Berlin was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I'm now back in America, but I feel as if a piece of me is missing. The time I spent with Berlin was one of the most exhilarating and enlightening periods of my life. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. To cut ties with someone who has been your life is painful and depressing, but it is important to remember the time shared. Berlin saw the most beautiful parts of me and brought them out for the world to see. Because of her, I've grown from a boy into a man. She made me truly happy, and I cannot thank her enough for that. Our affair is over, but a piece of Berlin will always live inside of me. I have known true love, and even if it was just for a moment, I feel as if I have been loved a whole life long.